Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and Reddit is dead. Today's the day those Reddit moderators go have to step outside. Ladies and gentlemen, stepping outside may be a dangerous experience for some, touching grass even more so. But Reddit moderators have always been wild to me, working for free to keep this site up that gives you nothing in return, while having the highest opinion of yourself is the weirdest form of human evolution that I've ever seen. Now, Reddit, if you've been trying to access it today, is dead. You know why? I covered this in a video a few days ago. The Reddit blackout. And you know why the Reddit blackout hit up to me? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I got to teach people what an API was, and I showed you that there was a conflict of interest. Basically, TLDR, Reddit is charging for API access, meaning that everyone that uses their API to create a third-party application, or really anything, is going to have to be paying a exorbitant amount of cash over what they used to do. Now, paying for APIs isn't new. Twitter is starting to do so as well. And I think a lot of these websites have started to look at charging for API access, especially with the rise of ChatGPT and like all these LLM models, because they're just afraid that they're going to get completely hounded, they're going to get completely thrown into the ground by having the value of their data set diminished by a lot of these new emerging companies. Then again, I also don't really see the point of all of this because clearly these LLM models, these ChatGPT types, are actually accessing the data even without touching the API, so on and so forth. But I'm getting way too ahead of myself. To whittle it on down back to Reddit, the largest subreddits have gone down. Now, to understand how Reddit works, Reddit is a website. The subreddits are actual entire, I guess you could say, forums or chans, if you will, that have like their own individual, discussions. So, for instance, r/Linux gaming will talk about Linux gaming. r/Xbox will talk about Xbox. r/Sink Pissers. Yeah, that's a real thing, by the way. We'll talk about saving 7 liters of water each time they pee. You degenerates! Use the toilet, okay? Alright, I can understand a shower piss, but a sink piss? What's wrong with you? Yeah, there's a subreddit for everything, dude. Honest to God. Go to r/world politics. I swear you'll be so... you'll learn a whole lot about the world. Now, if you go to Reddit's website right now, you'll notice something went wrong. Just don't panic. Try the Reddit Premium, by the way, too. You get monthly coins. No, thank you. Now, of course, even on the mobile applications, our Reddit has just not been working. Even through the third-party applications that are still allowed to function until I believe the end of this month, it still don't work. Now, to understand, I have a few theories. I think simply because today all the subreddits went private, the entirety of Reddit is currently going through some intense server load, trying to privatize every one of those posts, possibly user accounts, lists, so on and so forth. I also believe their recommendations algorithm might be getting completely butt-fucked, given the fact that the largest subreddits that it was pulling from are just no longer accessible. So it's probably digging up from r/some obscure subreddit that nobody's ever heard of up until now, because it's the only one that's publicly accessible. Actually, wait, you can access r/Sink Pissers, so it actually does seem like some Reddits are not part of this protest, so to speak. So maybe something from the Sink Pissers will go all the way to like the top of the recommendations, if you will, too. Someone's connecting to Reddit today and learning about saving water. According to an actual live stream right now, yeah, there's a live stream of 7,000 something users watching. 7,243 out of 7,806 of what I believe some of the largest subreddits have actually been gone. They've been private, it's done. Now, of course, I'll tell you right now, Reddit's not worth going to even if, like, it was functioning, because without these subreddits, without the content, what's the point of me connecting to one of the largest social media platforms imaginable? At this point, Reddit's done for me. If this protest goes on longer than 48 hours, I wouldn't use this platform. But see, that's the problem with this protest. They've already capitulated by giving you a goddamn end date. How do you have a protest and say we're only going to do it for 48 hours? Redditors, dumbasses, keep it going indefinitely if you want changes on your platform. Clearly, you've shown that you have the goddamn power to get Reddit by the balls. Use it, you idiots. That's the problem with not making this an indefinite scenario. If you want to win, you absolutely pressure Reddit, the administrators, the team behind the website, to absolutely capitulate by letting them know that if people aren't able to access the content that they want, if people aren't able to get those free mods signing up for their power trips, then nobody's going to be using Reddit, because every popular board would have been flooded with porn and shit a long time ago. So this is clearly something that I think Reddit knows, that if this goes on for like even a week, 2 weeks, this can cause irreparable damage to the website. By telling them that it's 48 hours, it's a time incredibly short enough for Reddit to just weather the storm. Hell, they might even pass this off like some server issues for the last 2 days if they really felt like it. This kind of reminds me of a time when I looked at the Modern Warfare 3 blackout and how protesters literally for this video game said, we're going to be protesting on April 20th. In the words of Silent Rob, a YouTuber that covered this as well too, 11 years ago, why the fuck would any company care about a protest if you've already given them the start and end date? All they have to do is weather out the storm anyways. Same for Reddit right here. Clearly Reddit has shown, the subredditors have shown here that they have absolute control over Reddit. They really do. If people aren't able to access like the biggest Reddits imaginable, like for instance, r/MacGaming is a Reddit that I've been using for the last week to work on a video regarding playing PC games on modern Macintosh systems. If I can't access Reddits to understand and research and do anything else, then I'm probably not going to touch Reddit, period. Again, the point is, it comes all the way down to these insanely large Reddit communities that allow like-minded people to hyperfixate and research and understand specific niches all day, every day. If you can't do that, Reddit doesn't function. If I can't look at memes on Reddit, I'm not going to be on there. If I can't look up a problem on Google, hit space and type Reddit right afterwards, congratulations, the allure of your site is dead. So ladies and gentlemen, maybe some other platform rises up, maybe some other Reddit-like situation kicks in, but that is only contingent if this protest sticks on longer than 48 hours. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Reddit's dead, and there's a protest going on. Hopefully, this protest lasts a lot longer than it's proposed. Hopefully, it's indefinite. Because if it is, this website will definitely have to capitulate to these users. But that all depends on the will of Redditors around, and we all know Redditors are some of the most weak-willed motherfuckers ever on the face of this earth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.